Good afternoon and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Today I am going to be making a strawberry lemon marmalade. Now, might as well tell you what I've done up to this point. I've got my jars and my water bath canner, but you're going to need 4 cups of crushed strawberries. It says about 2 cups. Hence, I got that. Yeah, I do. All right, now they said they want 1/4 of a cup of thinly sliced lemon peel. You just want the peeling? Fourth of a cup of thinly sliced lemon peel. Okay, so you want me to take the juice from it? Okay, I see what you're talking about. So I've got a lemon. I got 1/4 of a cup here. I'm going to take the peeling off of this and measure it. Yes, I intentionally went around in a circle there. Well, I think it's going to take more than 1 lemon. Okay, hold on. About 1½ lemon peels. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I think that's 1/4 of a cup. Now they want you to put water in here and bring this to a boil. So that's what we're going to do. For what purpose? We don't know yet, but we'll find out. It's over there, Sean. You're very welcome. Now they say to bring this to a boil and boil those peelings for 5 minutes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So get your strawberries ready. I bought 3 packages of strawberries, you know, the big one, and I got a little over a quart, or 4 cups. Okay, I'll be right back. Just give me a great day, okay? Sean, don't forget. Okay, so I'm sort of stuck there. So we might as well read to see the rest of the work that we're going to be doing to make strawberry lemon marmalade. Okay, I have my sugar cane syrup boiling. I'm making another batch. So I'll be well stocked for the winters. Every time they say honey, I'm going to use that in place of it. It's also great on pancakes and waffles. My girlfriend, I gave her a jar. She said, "Oh, Sandy, this is so good." I said, okay. Combine lemon peel. They just want us to boil it 5 minutes and then drain it. And then we're going to combine the lemon peel with the strawberries, the powdered pectin, and lemon juice in a large saucepan, which I've got. and we'll bring it to a boil. So right now we have to boil the peelings, 1.5 lemons of peels. Yeah, I used about, well, maybe a little less than a half of one of them, but I did do 1 whole lemon peelings, and we'll boil them for 5 minutes, and then we'll get the rest of this going. This is a side note on canning. For those of you that are new in canning and you've done your green beans or just your first or second time, do make sure when you make jams and stuff and they're asking for pectin, you check that date there. Because if you don't check that date and you use it and it's old, all your hard work is going to go to naught. So just letting you know, you check those dates. Now I use Shore Gel Premium Fruit Pectin. I use the liquid as well as the powder. This recipe calls for a package of powder. All right, but always be aware, check those dates. It's just like when you buy yeast in the store, you've got to check those dates. Everything has an expiration date on it. You check those dates to make sure you don't buy something that can cause, well, if you're canning, ruin your canning, and there's nothing you can do except throw it out, or food in your family gets sick. Always keep that in mind. Okay, I took the lemon peels out. I'm going to throw the water out that they were in, cooking in. Put the strawberries in now into the pot. It adds up to 4 cups. I have a little more than 4 cups, but that's all right. All right, they want the lemon peel, so I'm going to cut these a little smaller than what they are and stick them in there. Whoa. Because they're sort of big, I want to sort of have them mingle. What we did was we boiled the bitterness of the peeling out. That's why they had us boil it. So you get the tartness of the lemon, but you won't get the bitterness. Now this is about the right size to go with the strawberries. I'm going to put your lemon peel in here. And as usual, I'm dropping stuff on the floor. 1 package of pectin, powdered pectin. I'm putting everything in the pot. I'll show you in a minute. And they want 1 tablespoon of lemon juice added, which is 1 lemon, which I know already. So I'll cut it in half. Get the seeds out. That's half the lemon gave me a tablespoon. All right, put these on the side. I don't need this. Okay, I don't need this right now. Don't worry, I'm doing a lot of canning today, so there's a lot more going. Let's see if I can get you over here without knocking everything over. They want you to mix this completely up. Before we even start adding the sugar, they want you to mix this up. Make sure the pectin and the lemon is all mixed up. wants to bring this to a boil first. I'll put you back here because I've got the sugar next to you. We just have to wait for this to come to a boil, and we're going to be adding 6 cups of sugar. Then we're going to bring it to a rolling boil. It should take us up to 220, which is gel point, and then we'll be able to can this. So I will bring out my candy thermometer after a bit and clip it so I can see where I'm at. You wouldn't even guess I mashed these, but I did. I mashed them a lot. So we just have to wait till it comes to a boil. Okay, it's boiling. We're going to add sugar to it. We're going to add 6 cups all total. That's 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. Now you see why those women on the Westerns ordered so much sugar? You want to see what they do with the flour? Not only did they do it for canning, they made confectionery sugar, brown sugar, light and dark. They made everything. And they even made their own confectionery sugar if they had to, out of that sugar. So you think about it. Now we have to bring this to a royal, I like to call it royal boil because it's the highest as you can go. Okay, the jars are boiling. Sandra, you turned it off, you jerk. Oh. Oh, man. I went in the wrong direction. If I went the other way, I could have had it down on simmer. A nice long simmer. Okay, Sandra. You have to be really, really careful doing this, or you're going to get burned. Get there. I can't get there. I gotta take it off. Okay, let's take you off first. Scoot this over so I can get to my burner, and then we'll come right back. Okay. I don't want to get burnt. I already burnt myself enough. Okay. Ouch, that's hot. Go that way, and I have it on simmer. Yay! This is boiling. Okay. Put those there. I don't need those right yet. We're going to get this up and going. We need all this sugar to be dissolved as you watch me burn myself and carry on. Okay, it's finally starting to turn tan. Tongs go over here, spoon goes here, and this goes back here. I don't need the lid right now, so I'm putting things in order behind you. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm trying to make room. Okay. Dang it, dang it. Now a lot of people, this is going to foam up. A lot of people like to take the foam off. I'm not in a contest because they want it nice and clean and clear and everything. I don't care because I'm just canning for myself and for my friends, and if they get upset about that, well, tough. If I'm entering a contest, I know what I have to do. I'm not entering any contest. We need a towel. Put this stuff on. The jars will be hot. So as I bring this to a boil and the temperature to 220, I'll give you a break while we do that. Okay, I hit 220. I boiled it 1 minute. I have it over here and we're going to can it now. All right, let me get my ladle. I always do extra cup glasses, jars I should say, just in case I have extra. Because you never know. Yeah, we might just get 6. That's good. last little bit out. Now see, when you can, you get to do something nobody else gets to do. That's good. The cook always gets to taste everything. Remember, we have to clean air bubbles out of this to make sure we have no problems later. And this is a marmalade. This is an orange lemon marmalade we're making. I mean a lemon, strawberry lemon. I've got so many marmalades in my head that I'm making today. Sorry about that. This is a strawberry lemon marmalade. And you can taste the lemon in it. It's an undertone with the sweetness of the strawberries. You can see it is thick. We did hit 220. All right, we're going to clean them now. You have to be careful. It is very hot. Oh God, that's hot. Now I think we're only going to boil it 10 minutes, if I remember correctly. Okay. Take the extra vinegar, throw it in here to keep your bottles clean. Other than that, they're going to get cloudy. Remember, you put the lid on, you screw the rim on, finger tight only. Okay, let me get them in. And we'll get this going. Get you one of the edges then. Okay, turn the heat up on high and get it to a rolling boil and clock it 10 minutes. Oh, I got the break going too. I've got to keep track of my bread. Okay, that is pretty much it. There's no more except for me to clean up my mess, and I'll show you when it comes to a boil, 10 minutes, and then move them to a towel and be very careful. Tomorrow morning you'll know if they seal or not, but I'll get there in a bit. Here it is, strawberry lemon marmalade. Okay, listen, you take care. Bye-bye.